Hello and welcome to the Alexel Epilepsy Portal. My name is Helena and I am here, your host for today. I will be giving you a few tips on how to make things a little easier for people with epilepsy. Okay, so those are tips just to help you cope with things, to help you get through things, and perhaps a couple that you had no knowledge about or you haven't used before, and those will be very helpful um, if you apply them, uh, and I know that for a fact. From past experience, I'm a mom of a child with epilepsy, with close to 20 years of experience, hands-on, different types of seizures, and so many different scenarios and situations with different kinds of seizures. So I'm going to start with a few tips. Let's get to the point, okay? Um, the first tip, excuse me, let me get rid of that frog there. Mm, sorry, herbal tea, by the way, that I make myself from scratch with herbs. And yeah, so herbs are really, really good. That's not the tip. And if you are planning on using herbs and haven't before, make sure that you educate yourself, because herbs are also like anything else. So food, any food, any drink, anything that you ingest is a chemical compound that will, well, in fact, alter the way that your body is gonna react to it. So if you're on meds, make sure that if you are drinking herbal teas, that they don't uh, interact with your meds. Okay, so my first tip, guys, keeping a journal. So I told my daughter to keep a journal of her seizures. More than anything, if you have seizures that you have no aura before, so this goes for tonic-clonic. If you have this kind of seizures, um, great thing of keeping a journal is because you can find out uh, some things that about your seizures. So what triggers your seizures? Okay, so you would be writing down everything you ate. Okay, so, well, did I show you the journal? So I have different books that I've gotten myself for my use. This one is for business. Another one is, where's my book of ideas? So keeping a journal, and you can keep one book for different kinds of ideas. This is, where is it? Super great ideas, and this is for my own idea. So I write my ideas in there. And if you are a creative person and like to explore what you would like to have in life, write down things that what you want to achieve, that's something. You could have two books, one for your journal. So one for your seizure journal is just one. Okay, now write down everything you ate, everything you had to drink, and times. I know it may be it's not really that time consuming. Okay, maybe a hassle at the beginning, but once you get into a habit of doing it, it's gonna be okay. You can also, there are apps that you can use. So if you are using an app, make sure you use one that suits your lifestyle and the type of things that you do. So everything you ate, everything you had to drink, what time you took your meds, how many hours you have slept, and what time you went to sleep, and what time you woke up. So one of the very important issues with this, with sleep, is that if you are not sleeping accordingly to circadian rhythm, which is sleeping at night when it's dark, okay, so you go to sleep when it's dark, you wake up when it's daylight, which is a natural way of doing things, which um, our society doesn't do anymore because of, the work that people do. I worked most of my life, almost all my life that I worked, it was nighttime. So that really, uh, that doesn't, it's not very healthy. Okay, so if you can change, if you have a night work and you can change, I highly recommend doing so. Okay, let me just see if I can see you guys. If I can get to see the... Can you see me? Because for some reason, it's not showing my live. Okay, am I here? I am here. Wonderful. Okay, I just want to open this. Sorry for the echo if there was one. Alright, so I can see if there is someone in the room. Guys, you are welcome to ask questions because I am... Let me just turn on the volume on this. I am... Right now I'll be able to see your comments. Okay, sorry. It's been a long day. All right. Going back to journal, sleep, food, drink, and you exercise. If you guys exercise, and if you don't, I highly recommend to exercise. So again, accordingly to your health, to your level, and to someone who, let's say if you have tonic-clonic or atonic, or the ones where you fall down, you would want someone to be present when you're doing the exercise and after, okay? Because obviously you don't want any injuries, and that's very important. Okay, so another thing to write down in the journal is that you want to write down your emotions, okay? And the date and the time of your seizure, how long the seizure was, if you know. If you don't know, then you just say, I didn't know how long was the seizure. You write down how you felt after the seizure, how you felt before the seizure, if you think you don't have auras. Because you may be having auras, but you are not aware of what that aura is. Okay? So writing it down, how you felt immediately before the seizure, okay? How you felt after the seizure, and how long was your recovery, if you know, if you're aware of it, if your parent is aware of it, that's a great thing. So before, after the seizure, and so writing it down is gonna let you know, first of all, you may find out about the aura, right? And you want to do that because we have gone with Virginia for so many years. She had no auras, and it was hard. It was hard on her. It was very hard on me because, like, I was always stressed out. I didn't know the seizure could have happened any time, and her seizures were changing over time as well. So that was one of other things, that just developed and unveiled, and things were not that okay. But so she didn't Excuse me. Sorry about the mic. That was a little too loud. Hold on. Let me have some more of that. And this is garlic, by the way, just to help me get rid of that frog. Okay. So, again, I'm going to repeat. Journal the time you sleep. Okay, how many hours? How good was your sleep? All right. Now we have music for sleeping. We have ocean waves for sleeping, guys. So make sure that you use them if you have a hard time falling asleep. Okay. Now, if you have a hard time falling asleep, and one more thing to write in your journal is how long from the time that you wanted to fall asleep to the actual time that you fell asleep, how long did it take? Okay, did it take 1 hour? Did it take 3 hours? Were you there for 4 hours, just kind of moping around and trying to fall asleep? One thing. So another tip for falling asleep faster or easier. So we have the music. Use the music, use the nature sounds of the ocean waves if that's, that works better for you. On a very low setting. So both of them on low settings after you're ready to go to sleep. Just put it very low so you can sleep and that your mind can rest, and at the same time you can still hear very slightly the music or the ocean waves. What quality was your sleep? So you write down in the journal the quality of the sleep that you got. Okay, you want to write down what you were doing during the time before you went to sleep. Okay, so if you said, oh, I can't fall asleep, then I'm just gonna go and play some games. That's a very that's not gonna help you fall asleep. Okay, so relaxing music, reading book, dimmed lights. So you would want to put like the ambience in the room lower. If you wear glasses and you're using computers and stuff, so that goes for during the day or any time. Get the anti-flare, get the ones anti-flare, and the ones that go darker with the sun if you're going outside, and also make sure that you are protecting your eyes, because the light that goes into your eyes, okay, before sleeping is gonna affect how you sleep. All right, so that's why the circadian rhythm is very important for sleep. All right, so those are the things to write down in your journal. Again, you can have a journal that's an actual book, or you can get one online. Now, second tip, I'm not going to be here for long today. If you guys have any questions, ask them now. Second thing, I want to show you something. So this is probably you don't know. Now, because Virginia had, again, we didn't know, we never knew when she wanted to have seizures. At the time when she was going through the seizures, when we found out she was a teenager. So it was like really, really hard to keep her indoors, right? Young lady, she wants to know the world and stuff like that and enjoy life, and my gosh, that is not easy for sure. So first thing I did for her at that time, we already had cell phones. So it was those really, really old phones, the ones with the flip open and stuff like that. But I did get her a cell phone. Now, one thing that the cell phone is not gonna work. So nowadays things are different, and I'm gonna elaborate on that. But with the cell phone, when she had a seizure, there was nothing I could do. Like, if I knew where she was, and or I knew that she was about to have a seizure, she was close by. So there were, a few times happened like that. I'm gonna say this: I drove like crazy to get there, to to help her in any way I could. Okay, but I have discovered that there's a feature, okay, on Google that you can get, and you can share your location. So go to Google, okay, make sure you have a Google profile and Google email, and connect yourself with friends and family on your phone, so they know where you are. This is for your safety, okay? Especially if you're going out, and if you're going out by yourself, and even once, okay? Or at any time, because, people obviously, life happens, and people happen to, go out, and sometimes they have to go out unannounced or whatever, without telling anybody, and knowing location of that person. So make it as accurate as possible. As well, there is like I think feature there that you can make it like real time, so it's updates like real time, and optimum accuracy. Because like when she had, before the phones were developed to the point where I got the app to get her location, and I got the app. There's actually one video that we have on the seizure, on one of her seizures, where she was outside. She went for a walk with her dog. I think she went for a walk with both of the dogs. I can't remember, but she went for a walk with her dog, and she had a seizure somewhere on the rock, and she got hurt, and she didn't know where she was. So she actually called me after the seizure. She had no clue where she was. She was totally scared, and she was terrified. Okay, and so I went. Well, luckily I have a car. I had a car, and I have a car. So I went driving around looking for her. Okay, and obviously you can imagine the levels of cortisol that are produced, in those moments when you are scared for someone that you love so much. All right, so after that, I found out about that feature on Google. So you share your location again, set it up for maximum accuracy and updates at all times. I don't know if I can show it to you here, if it's gonna be possible. So go to Google Maps. To do that, you have to be on Google Maps, okay? And I'm not gonna show you guys where I am. Okay, but yeah, so let's say, okay, let's just see. Okay, what's this? Okay, so there you go. So this one says, so on Google here, I'm not going to show it to you because it shows our location. So it says updates to Google location, okay? And then you go and set it up. Make sure that you see them, that it's updated real time, okay? And what else? Yeah, so that's it. Well, this one doesn't show. You can see that I'm in Toronto here. Wrong one. Okay, there you go. Okay. So Google Maps location. Even if someone has absence seizures, because you never know what kind of seizure is gonna develop. Okay, Virginia had so many different ones. She had tonic, she had so she had tonic, but not clonic, okay? That lasted for, Jesus, she had one that was status epilepticus for like 15 minutes before she went to another seizure, okay? We were in Algonquin Park at that time, and um, it was not fun because that was the first time I saw that. And so as her seizures developed into different ones, obviously I learned about the new seizures when her new myoclonia seizure came up, the flattening of the eyes, and um, absent seizures, and all kinds of seizures, atonic seizures. All right, so she had those, and atonic, I never got them on camera because atonic, she just drops to the floor, like it's a complete drop, and unless you actually actively filming the person at that time, you can't really get it on camera, right? So um so yeah, the location. So even for any other types of seizures, because different types of seizures can develop at different times. Right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know, okay? Because I said I was gonna keep it short, and this is what I want to do. Let me just see. How many minutes have we been on here? Just to give it at least maybe 10-20 minutes. How many? It's not showing. Just 1 second. That's not showing either. Oh, that's funny. Okay. What? Hold on. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So I see my expression on my face because it's with latency. Sorry, guys, for that expression. For Oh my gosh. Okay, so one more tip for you guys for epilepsy today to make your life easier. All right. Um, Laugh, smile, and spend time with friends and family as much as possible. Okay, if you're feeling low and you are depressed, if you are depressed at the moment, put on some comedy. Now, this was Virginia's favorite pastime when she was, I hope it still is because she's back having seizures very frequently, and she's not very happy about it. So she was there was a time, I think for about a year and a half, when she was seizure free. She was very happy, and the seizures came back. Okay, and they're severe, and they're different kinds, and yeah, she's scared again. All right, so watch comedy. All right, watch comedy because laughter is a mood. It's a good mood activator. Okay, when you're happy, you're not gonna be depressed. Okay, when you're laughing, the moment you're laughing, you're not depressed. So make sure that if you're watching comedy, that it's a good comedy, not something that you're just gonna watch for an hour and laugh a couple of times. It's got to be something really, really funny. Okay. I don't know, funny cat videos, funny dog videos, funny people videos, whatever it is that makes you happy. Just to make yourself laugh and enjoy that time. Okay, so that's 3 tips for you today, guys. The laughter. I just want to make sure that you um, that you get this. Okay, it's not showing me. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna log in tomorrow to give you some more tips. We've been creating more videos, and there's gonna be much more videos coming out now. A few new videos on ocean waves with music. There is also a meditation video. Okay, so last live stream. So if you go to videos, you may not see the live stream for was it? Oh no, the meditation was an actual video. Yeah. But so if you want to see live streams, go to the live stream. There's a live stream button on the channel, okay, and then you can see all the live streams there that we have done so far. Okay, so much love to you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and I will be coming in more often, okay, and producing more videos here, more live streams, more shorts, and hopefully podcasts at some time when I get some of the people that I know, or obviously that I trust, that I can bring on the podcast here on the channel. Someone who's willing to talk about their seizures and their epilepsy, that would be wonderful. Alright? Much love to all. Bye.